Did y'all know that this is the last week of 2023? The absolute last week of 2023. Do you know that by this time next week, in less than 7 days, we will be in 2024? Have you guys realized that yet? 2024, in less than 7 days. So, if you guys are new to watching me, every single Monday, as I have done for 2 years now, I read for the Zodiacs, give you a little cheat sheet about how your week's going to go. So let's do that again this week. Yeah. How is your week going to go for the very last week of 2023? The very last week. And then when I get done with this, I will be filming my astrological forecast for the week, and I'll have that up. I will post this to my YouTube. So if you guys do not follow me on YouTube, please make sure you do. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please make sure you do. Capricorns right out of the gate. Here's where we go. I'm weird in that I start with Capricorn and I always go around. So my sweet little Sagittariuses, you will always be last but not least, okay? My brain, it's just logical for me to start with number 1 and go all the way to number 12. Just is what it is. Capricorns came right out of the gate with their cards. Let me tell you guys this too. If you are new to watching me, if you're old to watching me, then you've heard me repeat this a few times. But I've been reading professionally since 2014. I pay very close attention to how my cards shuffle. I pay very close attention to how they come out, etc. It tells me a lot about how this read's going to be. The Capricorns were right out of the gate with their cards. Bam, bam. In fact, these other 2 cards came out together. So we're going to read them together. Okay? Let me push you guys back slightly so we can do that. Yeah? Capricorns, correct me if I'm wrong, but last week, didn't you also start off with something very intense? Wasn't it the Thinker? Am I wrong there? This week, you start off with Osiris. Commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. I haven't turned these 2 over yet because we need to talk about this. I'm not so much worried about the acquisition as I am the commitment and the responsibility. Capricorns, I know that you and all of the other cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, and Cancer, you are all feeling the push to have a different, unique, better 2024 and make it that way for everyone else around you. Capricorns, you already have the building blocks in place for you to get on your 2024 and make 2024 one of the best years you've ever had. Okay? I can't wait to see what these 2 cards are. This card here is all about standing up strong, doing what you're supposed to do, doing your due diligence, and putting the work in. For a Capricorn, that's every day. Ready? The top card here, I must have my deck upside down. Of course I do. You know what? We're going to read it that way. The top card is overflow, which is overwhelm and plenty. It is upside down. Capricorns, that means that you're not overwhelmed this week. You have all of the energy necessary to go forward and to do the things you need to do. Now, here's the thing, Capricorns, you guys are always going to think that you are overwhelmed. It's just how you guys fucking roll. You're always overwhelmed. You're not happy unless you're overwhelmed. Well, sometimes Capricorns, maybe you do need to just slow down a tiny little smidge. I'm a Capricorn, and that's hard as fuck for me to do. So even that coming out of my mouth, I wanted to throw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm just letting you know, I got you, Capricorns. But here's the other thing. This one is Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. This is not the week to make massive big decisions, Capricorns. Okay, this is the week to take a look at what is coming in 2024. And to be honest, this is very solid advice. Notice the brightness there. This is very solid advice because we are still going to be in Mercury retrograde until this time next week. Do not make any big, massive decisions this week, Capricorns. Just put all of the building blocks in place. Stop, think, pay attention. What is it you're going to do next week? Put in the work, put in the due diligence. Slow down slightly this week, Capricorns. I know. I said it. It is what it is. So here we go, Capricorns. Here's the thing. I am actually going to say that Kambaba Jasper is going to be a great stone for you guys this week. Kambaba Jasper, which looks like this right here, helps to calm things down. It helps you to focus and so on. Fluorite's also going to be a really, really good one. If you don't or can't, you don't have Kambaba Jasper, you can't find it. Okay? Because Caps, y'all are already thinkers. Y'all are already thinkers, meaning that you don't need any help in the thinking department. You need help in the getting everything pinpointed just perfect department this week, okay? I don't think you really need too much help either. So for those of you guys that have Capricorns in your life, know that they will probably make every single fucking list possible this week. Let them make the lists. Capricorns love their fucking lists. All right, Aquarius. Ready? I am going to go just a little bit fast this evening, but like I said, I will put this on YouTube where you guys can watch it later. For those of you guys that are going to be watching this later on YouTube, hi, how you doing? Hope you had a great holiday. All right. Here we go. Aquarius, you start off with Arthur, which is championship, nobility, and self-realization. Yep. Yep. But the thing is, this is not a shadow work week. This does not mean it's a shadow work week just because you have self-realization. What this means is that something about this last weekend, something about Christmas, something about this holiday, you had some weird epiphany. You had something weird smack you right in the head and you went, what the fuck? So the thing I also want to point out too is both of these cards have the number 3 in them. 3 is perfect balance. If you think about it, if you have a triangle and you push it over, there's still always going to be a top and a bottom. It is always perfect balance. Okay? Here's what this epiphany is going to lead you to this week. This is the benefactor card. This is grace and generosity, meaning, now here's what's really funny because my sister's an Aquarius and I have more than a few Aquarius friends. I know that y'all are sweet when you want to be and you're caring when you want to be. And sometimes you get really, really caught up in caring for other people, but you get so caught up in things that you don't see the forest for the trees. I am going to actually advise you to be careful with this week, because when an Aquarius gets in full on, let me help everybody else mode, they can end up doing it to their own detriment. They can end up causing a lot of problems. I know I'm talking about you, not to you Aquariuses, but you guys know it's true. Don't go so far with this grace and generosity that you hurt yourself, okay? Because the other thing is this, and I want you to notice that the colors are very, very similar here. There is 3 and 35. This is the lost compass and getting back to integrity. The reason that I say don't let this get too much out of control is because of this right here. There is something, the pendulum is swinging back over towards the middle where you guys got out of balance for so damn long and it's swinging like this. Towards the beginning of this week, you're going to want to help everybody with every single thing and you're going to be really overwhelmed, okay? Let it swing back to the middle and get back to you, Aquarius. This epiphany right here is going to do you some wonderful, wonderful good. But like I said, it's going to make you want to do everything for everybody, give everybody all the things. Okay? Well, you need the things too, Aquarius. I'm just saying what I'm saying. But this getting back to integrity, whatever this bullshit feeling is that you've had this weekend, that almost every single one of us has had this weekend, Aquarius, just know that it is going to be out of your life towards the end of the week. I'm going to say probably Thursday into Friday. Stones for Aquarius. I'm going to say Larkavite. Larkavite is black Labradorite. If you can't find Larkavite, then regular lab is going to be just as good. Okay? All right? Ooh, Pisces, you do not get 2 anchor cards. All right, Pisces, are we ready? There we go. We will totally take one. Thank you, Tiff. I appreciate it. Tiff is posting what stones are for each sign. Okay. Pisces, 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 Pisces. It's going to be a tough week emotionally for you. Please don't shoot the messenger. Now, here's the thing that I'm kind of like rubbing the forehead like, fuck, because I might know a few of you Pisces. Y'all are so fucking hard on yourselves. It is not even funny. Y'all are so hard on yourselves. It's not even funny. You guys start off with the Lady of Masks, which is vanity and surface appearance, meaning you are super caught up in how you look this week. It also means that, and I'm wagging my finger at you Pisces, okay? Because you guys tend to put on masks so other people, it's not so other people will like you. It's so you can fit in with whoever you need to fit in with. Y'all are really, really wonderful little chameleons. But here's the thing, Pisces. You don't need to do that this week, okay? I want you to have a little self-check in there, okay? So when you feel like you are starting to pretend to be someone else, to either fit into a situation, talk to somebody or whatever, I want you to immediately pull back and pull out of that situation. And here is why. Because this is the rest and renewal card, Pisces. So your spiritual advisor is writing you a prescription that you need to make sure you take time for you to rest, to relax, to refill that well, and to calm down slightly, okay? So when you feel like that mask is coming up and you need to put it out to other people, that is time to cut it off. That is time to cut it off. Rest and renewal, Pisces. The other one is this, and this is why I said it's going to be a hard week for you guys with your emotional selves, because this is the root girl and the disowned self. Meaning that you feel like you are being pulled every which fucking way. You feel like those roots that you're putting down need to go all of the different ways. Again, the surface appearance, the vanity, all of that stuff, Pisces, okay? I would love to say don't do this, but you will. You're going to anyway. You're going to anyway. Because you Pisces are so water-based, emotional little squishies that you cannot help but want to put roots into everything. You put your roots down seeking that very water, that very balance that you are. Rest, relax, try to chill out, try not to throw roots every which way. Okay, Pisces, you're gonna anyway, but hopefully you remember my voice telling you. And remember, when you feel like you need to put a mask on to fit in with something, somebody, or a situation, Obsidian, 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 Obsidian is going to be the absolute best stone for you guys this week. If you have a bracelet of it, even fucking better. Okay, Obsidian is a very, very versatile stone. It is fantastic for defensive purposes, for offensive purposes. Obsidian, just regular black obsidian. I'm not saying that rainbow or silver sheen or golden sheen isn't great, but just obsidian. Okay. All right. Aries. We ready, Aries? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody just seems to be like pulling two cards out of this deck really quickly. And knock on wood, that's fantastic. I like it because it means we get to go like this. Oh, Aries, you guys start off with the Leper King, which is the Sword of Law. This is bravery, self-discipline, and faith, meaning that you guys are full-on warrior mode this week. I don't quite think it's feral Aries, but if y'all have ever met an Aries in warrior mode, just like the Capricorns are going to be in planning mode, maybe if we could just get the cardinal signs to unite, they would fix the fucking world. I'm just saying. All right, we ready for this? Oh, you guys also have the root girl, which is the disowned self. That is on the top. So here's the thing, Aries. Yours is a little different than the Pisces in that when you are feeling like you are not really attached to your own self this week, the great thing about that is When you Aries are not super into your own feelings, you can get shit fucking done. This is the week, Aries, especially with this power card right here, that this own self is going to do you some good. Put it to work for you, okay? When you feel like you're not connecting with your own self, good. Guess what? We can do some shit. We can do some work. We can fix some things. I can't wait to see this card. See. Y'all saw me shuffle. Y'all saw me shuffle. I'm just saying. You can't make this shit up. Y'all saw me shuffle. Aries, this weekend is going to be all about rest. This week is a powerhouse. This week is you getting through some shit. This week is you doing all the things. Busting through all of that stupid shit that's been sitting in your way. This weekend, however, is all about you kicking back and relaxing. Now, after you've been in this warrior fight mode all week, Aries, I know this is going to be hard. I know this is going to be hard. Okay? You guys have Aries in your life, make them relax this week. Tie them to a chair if you need to. Thank you, Miss Kim, for all of those. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I put the Root Girl on the top of the deck. We're going to put this one on the bottom of the deck. That was just crazy. Aries, Carnelian. Carnelian is going to be a stone that's going to help you out this week. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. I love that one. That one is so damn cute. Carnelian is not only a great stone to get shit done, it's also an amazing creative stone. Okay? All right. Tauruses, where are you at? Where's all my Tauruses at? Where's my Tauruses at? Oh. Okay. If you guys do not have Tauruses in your life, Tauruses, I just want you to close your ears for a minute. You close? Are they closed? I know they're not. Close them, Tauruses. All right. So if you guys have never had a Taurus in your life, let me tell you right now that if you look up the word petty in the dictionary, you will see Taurus. Okay? Tauruses are one of the most petty-rific, ferocious signs that there are out there. Okay? If you have wronged a Taurus, well, actually, if you've wronged a Taurus, usually they let it go. If you have wronged somebody that they care about, however, hell hath no fury like a petty Taurus. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Tauruses start off with Abaddon this week, which is corruption and malice and pestilence. In other words, we have absolute, full-on, Loki-esque Tauruses this week. They also have the overflow card, which is overwhelm and plenty. So I'm just saying this, if you have been a dick to someone lately and they have a friend that's a Taurus, I'm just going to leave it at that. Because this overwhelm and plenty means that they are happy to overwhelmingly jump in and do whatever it is they need to do. And Tauruses, I'm going to talk to you now. Okay, you ready? For all of that bullshit that's been going on either at home, with your work, with family, with friends, with whatever it is, all of that shit that you've been dying to be petty about, this is the week. This is the week. You know why this is the week? Because you also have fucking deep dive into a task. I'm going to advise that you channel some of this energy, Taurus, into work, into whatever good things that you need to get done, because you have the drive, you have the focus, you have all of that energy to just dive into shit, okay? All of it. But you probably aren't gonna. You probably aren't gonna. You're probably going to be a petty bitch this week. I'm just saying, Taurus, don't shoot the messenger. Y'all know it's true. But if you can, please, please, please use some of this energy right here, some of this focus, this overwhelm and plenty, this deep dive. Use some of this to get ready and manifest for next week. Okay? Because that is going to serve you better than anything else, Taurus. Okay? I have a lot of Tauruses in my inner circle, Taurus and Pisces. So it's going to be a very interesting week. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Stone for Taurus. I'm gonna say Sodalite or rose quartz. Sodalite is my first choice for y'all because you need something to help you kind of calm down. Just calm down. But Sodalite will help calm a situation too. So that way, if you have somebody that is, I'm gonna say myself in the eye, if you have somebody that is pushing you to be the queen petty Betty, maybe it'll help calm that situation down as well. But Tauruses, it is what it is. Somebody's wronged your peoples. My sugar's doing this. I can feel it. Taurus, if somebody's wronged your people, fuck them and the horse they rode in on, right? Gemini, Gemini. Not only could I hardly get an anchor card to draw for you, that one almost fell off the table. It's a lot of energy, Gemini. It's a lot of chaotic energy. It's a lot of chaotic energy. We ready? The Abraham card, which is Justice of the Pandemonium, which is truth and justice and duty. Yes, the 13-year-old in my head always goes duty. Gemini, I'm just going to say this. Your energy this week is kind of off the charts, meaning that you can and probably will overwhelm a lot of people that are around you. To be honest, there's not a lot you can do about it. There's just not. Because this truth, justice, and duty card is also followed by the intentionality card. And I want you to notice that the colors, I want you to notice the colors. Orange, yellow, red, those are all very powerful, passionate colors. They're very bright colors. They're very focused colors. They're very outside of the box colors. You are going to be very focused with what you think is the right thing to do this week. Okay? The next thing you have is this, the overflow card, which is overwhelm and plenty. And notice that bright ass thing right there. Notice that. Gemini, your energy is going to be off the fucking charts this week. Now, here's the thing. Because I do a lot of energy work and I have done a lot of energy work professionally as a living since 2014. Here's the thing. When there's a lot of energy going on, when your energy is through the roof, you are going to affect things around you. You're going to have issues with electronics this week, Gemini. You might have issues with your car this week. Animals are going to either be all over you to try to either calm you down or they're going to run away from you. Little kids are going to get hyped up around you. Other people will get hyped up around you. Just know that you are going to be, that energy is just radiating out from you in fucking waves this week, Gemini, okay? With great power comes great responsibility, Gemini. Meaning all of this energy here, all of this intentionality, all of this right way of thinking, use this to do something good around you this week. Okay. I am going to tell you this too. Probably by Saturday, y'all, it's just going to be square in the dirt. I mean, you can only have peak energy and above peak energy for so long before you are just completely in the dirt. Okay. But if you can channel all of this energy this week into something, anything, help people around you with it, it will be an utterly phenomenal fucking week. A phenomenal fucking week, Gemini. Okay? You are going to need some rest this weekend, starting probably Saturday afternoon. You're going to feel it. Okay? Just saying. But it is going to be a good week, Gemini. Just know that there's a lot of chaotic energy going inside of you, and it's going to radiate out around. You know, I'm going to say Jade. I'm going to say Jade. Jade's a very lucky stone, a very money-oriented stone, and who couldn't use more money? So, Gemini, I'm going to say Jade, okay? Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you for all the goodies. All right. Where's my little Cancer babies at? Where's all my little Cancer babies at? There was 2 anchor cards that tried to come out there, Cancers. I don't know if you saw that, but there was 2, okay? There's my Cancers. I see them coming out in droves. I know last week the Cancers were squishy and they needed some protecting. Did y'all protect your Cancers? Cancers, did you have somebody protect you? Thank you, Miss Kim. Notice that that one flung out on top of that. Okay? This is the 3rd card, but it came out on top of this. I'm going to turn these over and we're going to read them like this because this card is first. This fucking overflow card. This card has come out in, I'm going to say 2/3 of the readings up to now. This is the 6th sign that I'm reading for. I guarantee you this fucking thing has come out in at least 4 other reads. This fucking overflow card. This is the one that fell on top of everything like this. This is the overflow and plenty card. Okay, Cancer? That means that both of these things right here are going to be in overwhelming abundance this week. And there's 2 main themes of your week. You ready? The very first one is the Traveler. This is restlessness, independence, and appraisal. There's going to be an overabundance of independence and appraisal this week, okay? Let's talk about the independence first. Cancer is another cardinal sign. Appraisal is an interesting thing to go along with this. Cancers, your independence is going to be full on display this week. If there has been a situation, if there has been something, if there has been anything muddying the water that you're walking in, you're going to feel the need to completely clear that shit out. Even if you have to drain all of the water and start over. The appraisal aspect of this, Cancers, you're going to be looking at a lot of things in your life, and probably the vast majority of things in your life with this overwhelming plenty card. What are the good things that are going on in your life right now, Cancers? Those are going to be glaringly obvious to you, even if you're like, oh, I already know, like so-and-so and this job and this, and even if you already know. The things that are good in your life, Cancer, this week are going to have runway lights, neon signs lit up like the Vegas Strip. The things that are bad in your life, the things that are overwhelming in your life, the things that probably need to be cut off from your energy are going to have the exact same things. They're going to have runway lights, neon signs, and be lit up like the fucking Vegas Strip too. Except maybe in a lot different manner. Now, remember when I said that this card flung out on top of these? The other one is this, clarity and organization. This goes right along with appraisal. Because as you're appraising everything, I'm trying not to be rude, but I know my sugar's going down. As you're appraising everything this week, Cancer, you're going to get your shit in order. I know some of you were like, yeah, right. But you are. When you see all of the good things in your life, those are the things that you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to start doing all of this stuff right here. This is the good. This is what I'm focusing on. When you start really seeing all of the things that have been weighing you down, holding you back, I'm just going to say, Cancers, your start to 2024 is going to be completely fresh, completely new, and you're going to walk into it with not only a unique focus, but all of these amazing good things that have been going on in your life right behind you, pushing you forward. All of those things that have been holding you back, you have a new drive to cut them off, Cancers. I have more than a few Cancers in my life. I can't wait to see how this plays out for them. Cancers, I'm going to say clear quartz for you. Clear quartz. You need to be able to see everything clearly. Okay? Also, clear quartz will amplify anything else that you wear, that you have on you. Okay? All right, Leos. I like that the energy is pretty sharp and on it this week. That makes me happy. We ready, Leos? Yeah. Yeah. Leos, that's too many cards. That's a lot. That's a lot. That tells me you're already going to be trying to do all the things this week. I dropped that one, but at the same time, it also hit the deck and flung out, so we're going to leave it like it is. Well, Leos. The card that fell out on top, especially with the holiday and with the new year coming in, this is the lay of the land and ancestral wisdom. So the driving force behind this week for you, Leos, is going to be this lay of the land, all of that ancestral stuff, family teachings, photos, hand-me-downs, traditions, where you come from, where you've been, etc. All of those things are going to really, really guide everything you do this week. Okay, Leos? Spend time with ancestors. Spend time with your family. Learn something new about your parents, about your siblings, about your whatever it is. Learn something new. Okay, Leos? Because the other thing you have is this. The King Arthur, championship, nobility, and self-realization. So, learning more about where you come from, why you are the way you are, who you are, etc., is going to lead to some very interesting self-realization this week and self-empowerment, Leos. The other thing is this. This is the Watcher card and the transpersonal card. So those of you guys that have Leos in your life know that they may be a little bit quiet this week. They are watching every little fucking thing. Also, when the King Arthur comes out, a little bit of that is also paying attention to all of the details around you. So here's the thing, Leos. When you feel like you need to be a little quiet this week and you just need to kind of watch that person over there or watch this or watch that or whatever, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You're gathering information and gathering details. And I'm going to tell you this, if you guys have never seen a Leo in super secret spy mode, oh Lord. I have raised 3 fucking Leos. They are some of the best detectives that there ever fucking were when they want to be. They can find out all of the shit. All of it. They gonna find out all the shit this week. I'm just saying what I'm saying. They're gonna find out all the shit. So. Oh, Leo. I guess if you need something found out this week, you better go find your Leo friend and be like, hey, I need to know about so-and-so or this or this or this. Because they're going to find out for you because of that Watcher card right there. All right, so Leos. I am going to regret this because I have 2 of you Leos, but I'm going to say Lapis. Because that's the first stone that came to my head when I started to think about what stone for all of you Leos. Lapis. Lapis. I'm giving you a sovereign stone, king, queen stone. We in trouble. All right. Virgos. I like that. I like this. Don't like that, but I like the first part. Where's all my Virgos at? Where's all my Virgos at? All right, here we go, Virgos. Very matter of fact here. I like it. Okay. Virgos, you start with the Mother of Dawn, which is beauty, agency, and compassion. And I want you to notice the colors, okay? This right here is a lot of very, very creative energy, but this is also being a mediator in a lot of ways, Virgos, okay? Please, please, Virgos, I'm going to say right off the bat, fight the urge to mediate and to get into situations that you don't need to be a part of. I want you to remember that you have a budget of how much energy you have, how much fucks you can actually give about something. Don't be giving those fucks that you have to things that don't need them. Let somebody else give their energy and their fucks to that, okay? You keep all of your fucks for yourself. Do not play mediator this week, Virgos. You don't need to. It's none of your business, okay? Walk away. Because here's the other thing. This, remember how I said notice the colors? This is tidy house, clarity and organization. Virgos, this right here is absolutely the week that you can get shit accomplished. You can get organized. You can get focused. Get ready to waltz into 2024 like the badass mamma jammas that you are. But if you get caught up in mediating someone else's bullshit, guess what's not going to happen? That. Again, don't mediate other people's bullshit this week, Virgos. Politely excuse yourself. Politely excuse yourself. Or rudely excuse yourself. I don't care. You keep that energy for you. Because here's the other thing, and you can't make this shit up. This is the choices and their consequences card. This weekend, whatever choices you make earlier this week, if you choose to get involved and if you decide that you're going to mediate some bullshit and get caught in the middle of stuff, choices and consequences. If you decide that you're going to use your energy for yourself and you're going to get organized and get ready to go into 2024 and be a badass motherfucker, boom, choices and their consequences. Meaning it's going to be a fantastic fucking week. You're going to have a great weekend. You're going to be so ready to go into 2024. It's not even funny. Don't mediate other people's bullshit this week, bro. I don't know why I feel like I need to reiterate it repeatedly. You Virgos are not stupid. But the thing is, I know that you Virgos also kind of like to help out a little bit. You like to help other people. I know I'm telling all your secrets. Just let it happen. I know that you guys like to help other people. So the problem is when you try to help other people and you try to get involved in stuff, because, I mean, you Virgos also think that you know everything, as most earth signs do. You get involved too deeply. Yeah. Just saying. Just saying. Don't let it happen, Virgos. I'm going to say black tourmaline, Virgos. Y'all, that is one of my favorite protective stones. Black tourmaline, Virgos. Carry it with you. Sleep with it. Period. Okay? Let it suck all the negativity from someone else and take it over there. All right? Where's all my little Libra loos at? Where's all my little Libra loos at? Libras, you tried to, you know what? I just feel like I got to pull that out anyway. God damn it. Our last cardinal sign has to have 3 cards. Not just 2, but you got to have 3. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. Oh, Lord, we have feral Libras. Libras start off with Lilith, which is hunger and instinct and animism. So we have feral Libras for the last week of 2023. Let's see why we needed this 3rd card. Oh, this is upside down. This is straddling worlds. This is upside down, meaning you are in the here and the now. You are not getting out of it, Libra. Okay? You are not getting out of it. You are in the here and the now. Super fucking focused, which is a good thing. Maybe. Then you have the dust devil moving out of stagnation. Okay, so it is a good thing. It is a good thing, meaning all of that focus is, oh, there's 5 and 5. All right. This is why I like not turning the cards over. All of that focus is to push you forward. Ready for this last one? Oh, rest and renewal. Okay. We have feral Libras this week. Wow, you can't make this shit up. This is the number 52. This is the number 15. And this is the number 25. 5 is obviously your lucky number. What are the chances that A, I go ahead and pull 3 cards, and B, they all have a 5 on them? Now, this one is upside down, but Libras. Not only do we have feral Libras this week, it's probably the best type of feral sign that there could be, because when you have a feral sign that is fully focused here and now, that is moving out of stagnant energy, and that is putting rest and renewal at the top of their list, that right there is a combination for you clearing out all of the stupidity and the bullshit and whatever the fuck happened in 2023 that had you in that stagnation, that had you completely mired down in the quicksand. So Libras, I know when I said feral Libra, I saw some of y'all's comments and you were like, you bitch. But it's feral Libras in a fantastic way. It's feral Libras in that you are utterly, intently focused. Not only are you intently focused, but you are moving out of all this stagnant, stupid bullshit that 2023 was. And you're going to take time for yourself this week, and you're going to let everybody know, this is my fucking week. I am going to rest and relax. I am going to get my shit in order, and you go do you. So if you have a Libra in your life and they're like, look, bitch, I need time for myself this week. I have to do things. Don't take it personally unless you've been a dick to them. But don't take it personally. If you have Libras in your life and you don't really hear from them this week, it's because they have shit to do for themselves for once. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret about cardinal signs, okay? Cardinal signs are the ones that come first in a season in the zodiac. So Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, and Libra. Cardinal signs are all about leadership, pushing forward, moving, going. They don't stop. They have idea after idea. They are literally ADHD in zodiac signs, okay? But the problem is when they get laser focused on something, they do block the entire fucking world out. There is no world. There are no other people. There is no world. It is just their fucking laser focus. Okay? The other thing about cardinal signs is this. They are uber, mega, super, insane protective over their people. They see their role in a group, a friendship, a family group, work, whatever. They see their role as being the leader, as being the one that ties things together, as being the one that does everything. Now, while they complain that they are the ones that do everything, they do like it. So that's why they do it. They feel like they need to do it. Cardinal signs, when they get focused on clearing stuff out of themselves and they don't do things for other people, and this doesn't happen a lot because cardinal signs are usually into every fucking thing all the time. But when a cardinal sign gets laser focused like the Libras will be this week, on getting themselves back upright, they will literally, no one else exists. Excuse me. Don't take it personally. Okay. If you have a Libra in your life, no one told me my eyeshadow was doing some stupid shit. If you have a Libra in your life and they just kind of go radio silent, it's okay. Just check on them. Just check on them. Okay. Make sure they've eaten, things like that. But just check on them. Let them do their thing though. Okay. Stones for Libras. There's a lot of really intense ones. You know, Libras, I'm actually going to say wood. Petrified wood or just actual wood. So if you have a bracelet with wooden beads on it, if you have a piece of petrified wood, whatever it is, I'm actually going to say wood. Wood will help keep you grounded. It will help you channel all that energy. Okay. All right. Who does that bring me to? Is that my sweet little Scorpios? Is that my sweet little Scorpios that have been waiting so patiently? Is it? Is it? I know this is where the Sagittarius's ears perk up and go, oh, she's on Scorpio. I got to start focusing, paying attention. All right. Here we go, Scorpios. Y'all have the caretaker of loss this week, which is assistance, memory. Scorpios. I'm not going to say too much about the caretaker of the lost aspect of this until we get to these, but know that it is going to be a week when you're in your own head. When I see this card, I already know it's going to be a week when you're in your own head. Because you have the unmarked trail, which is revelation, and then you have the hollow bone, which is teachability. Scorpios. The Scorpios are actually going to be probably uncharacteristically quiet this week because similar to the Libras, they have a lot of things that they're working to, but different than the Libras, they have a lot of interesting outward things that they've had epiphanies on and will have epiphanies on this week. I'm going to say, Scorpios, if you have not already started having some thunk you in the head moments, some epiphanies over this weekend, especially yesterday and today, you're going to start really having them today, tomorrow, and Tuesday or Wednesday. So the next 3 days, counting today, okay, are going to be really, really intense on you having a whole bunch of fucking revelations. With this revelation, with all of these things, it's going to be like you're looking at the world in colors that you've never seen before. Not only in colors that you've never seen before, but you're also going to be stuck in your own head a lot. This card right here with the memory aspect means that as you have these revelations, you're also going to be sitting here thinking like, I remember when this happened and this happened and this happened. And maybe it really didn't mean blah, blah, blah. It meant blah, blah, blah. This is also going to be a week where you really full on realize the term rejection is protection. The other thing is this is teachability. Revelations are always, always, always a teaching lesson. So all of those things in the past, the memory aspect, you guys are going to be looking at them in a whole new light and realizing, oh my God, because of that, I started doing this, or because of that, I stopped doing this, or because of that, I met so-and-so, or I got this job, or whatever. You guys are going to have so many epiphany moments over the next 3 days that you're probably going to need Thursday just to kind of detox from the fucking epiphany moments. But all weekend, you're going to see where all of these different things have set you on the path that you're on now, which is exactly where you're supposed to be and fucking fantastic at the same time. Scorpios, I'm not too stressed now about the caretaker of the lost aspect here because I'm not worried about you taking on lost causes this week. I am worried about you getting too far into this epiphany and too far into your own head. So when you realize that maybe you're alienating yourself from everybody just a little too much, might be time to go have lunch with that friend or coffee or call them up or chit chat on tech, whatever it is that you need to do to, you know, get back in touch with your friend group. Okay. But this is a very, very I want to say intense and amazing week for you, Tauruses. Intense in a good way, intense in that you see exactly what path you're supposed to be on, intense in a way that you are amazed at the things that the universe took out of your life so you could move forward over here. Okay? So, I'm going to say this. Scorpios, I'm also going to say clear quartz for you because you need to be able to see things super clearly. I'm also going to say that whatever other stone or stones you feel you need this week, Scorpios, don't hesitate to put those bitches in your pocket, in your bra, wear the jewelry, whatever it is. But make sure that you have some clear quartz on you. That way it can amplify everything else and it can help you see all of those revelations clearly. Okay? That's right. Someone just pointed out this is the last Zodiac read for 2023. When I do Zodiac reads next week, it will be 2024. So this is the very last one. Well, look here, Sagittarius. Sagittariuses keep trying to get 2 anchor cards. I'm not about it. I am not about it, Sagittarius. Y'all do not need 2 anchor cards. Okay. They were like, well, then we'll take 2 of these. We ready, Sagittarius? Ooh, you have Thanatos, which is completion, support, and expediency. In other words, you guys are going to feel a rush to close things out this week, which isn't always a bad thing. Just don't overdo it. We ready to see these? Because they came out like this. They got to be read like this. This one leads to this one. Oh, this is repairing the veil and forgiveness. Something you Sagittariuses are not the best at. Forgiveness also closes a door. Forgiveness is completion. Forgiveness is letting go of something, which is a great thing. I can't wait to see this. Oh, dances on one foot, the balancing act. Okay. Sagittarius, this is a week of not only letting shit go, but rebalancing yourself. I know I was kidding and I wasn't kidding, but I was poking some fun at you guys, especially about maybe not really liking to forgive a little bit. But here's the thing. Sometimes just letting something go and realizing that you can't control the situation anymore is forgiveness. And I'm just going to say this, Sagittarius. Being a Capricorn, I know how to hold a grudge like nobody's fucking business, okay? But I did realize, and it took me a while to realize this, and I want to say this. I know that you guys have already heard this, but I want you to listen very carefully. When you are holding an emotion against someone, anger, resentment, whatever it is, when you're holding something like that against someone, it doesn't hurt that person at all. Hurts you. I know everybody's like, I know. I want you to just think about that. Don't roll your eyes and go, we know. I want you to just think about that. Because this right here, this repairing the veil and forgiveness card means you need to let whatever that is that you've been holding on to, just let it fucking go. Okay? If you need to write it on a piece of paper and burn it, cool. If you need to write it on a piece of paper and bury it, throw it in the trash, throw it in the toilet, I don't care. Cool. Because here's the thing. Repairing the veil and repairing all of the damage that's been done because of that grudge or that emotion or that feeling is obviously a very important thing that has to happen before 2024, or it wouldn't be coming up this week. The balancing act wouldn't be coming up either. When it comes to completion and when it comes to letting something go, how many times have you heard me say, Sagittarius, that you have to empty shit out of the bucket before you can put more shit back in it? By letting this go and balancing with kind of an empty-ish bucket, not an overflowing one, not a full one, It sets you up for 2024 to bring some amazing things into your life, Sagittarius. I full on cannot wait for next week's Sagittarius read. I cannot fucking wait. So let it go, Sagittarius. Complete the things, knock them off your list, and don't give them any more energy. Don't give them any more energy. It's going to be an interesting weekend. You're going to have to balance in some ways that you're not used to because you just let all of that shit go. But in the long run, and for 2024, it's going to be phenomenal. Okay? Stones for Sagittarius. Oh. I'm actually going to say Prehnite. Prehnite. It's a green stone with black tourmaline in it. It is a healer's healing stone. Now, if you can't find it, that's okay. The next best thing that I could recommend would be Aventurine. Almost every single metaphysical shop carries Aventurine. Green Aventurine, not blue. Get green. Really, any green stone is going to help you this week, but Prehnite or Aventurine are going to be the two that I recommend the most. Those two will help to let go of that thing and heal that wound a little bit that you carry inside there. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, being that this is the last Zodiac read for 2024, almost makes me want to like cry a little bit. I feel like we should do something really, really special because it's the last Zodiac read for 2024. So let's do something. Let's do something special. Okay. I want you guys to really, really think about what you've done this year so far. About 2023. Now, these cards are going to mean something different, okay? They're going to mean something different to every single person. So when I go and I'm reading these cards, the first card is going to be what 2023 meant for you, what it did for you. The second one is why it did that. Okay? And the third one, no, not third, fourth, and fifth. The third one is going to be what's coming in 2024. We ready? Now, like I said, every single one of you, this is going to mean something different for you personally. And I want you to think about what it means to you personally when I read these three cards, because this is for everybody. Now, this very first one, it came out of the deck, flung over there, spun around and landed sideways. I think that sums up 2023 perfectly. It flung out of the deck, way over there somewhere in right field, spun around and landed sideways. Tell me that is not the perfect analogy for 2023. This is the revolutionary, and it's sideways. The revolutionary cards means that you started 2023. You looked at 2023 as being a revolutionary change in your path, in your life. It was something amazing that was coming. You had such high hopes for 2023, and they landed flat. Did some good things happen in 2023? Yes. Did some bad things happen in 2023? Yes. Did some things that you're not really sure if they were good or bad happen in 2023? Absolutely. Almost everything that happened in 2023, we have no idea if it's really a good or bad thing. 2023 just it just fizzled. Okay? You had such revolutionary hopes for it, and it fucking fizzled. Here is why 2023 fizzled for you specifically. Now, like I said, for every single person, this right here is going to mean something different. This is the play card. 2023 needed to fall flat, needed to fizzle because you were pushing yourself too hard. You needed to learn how to take a break. Oh, this is the pot calling the kettle black. Sass and I just had this fucking conversation a while ago. I don't like it when my cards call me on my own bullshit. 2023 fell flat because you were pushing too hard. You were pushing too much. You needed to learn how to relax and how to play so this revolutionary energy could go somewhere else. Rejection is protection. Yeah? Fucking hate it when my cards call me on my bullshit. Here is why all of this happened and what 2024 has in store because of this. Now, this is just one specific card, okay? I will be doing 2024 readings repeatedly up till 2024, and I do have something very special that I'm going to start in 2024 for all of you guys that love my Zodiac reads every week, okay? You ready? Oh, goddamn, you cannot make this fucking shit up. This is the higher perspective card. This is where I say, once again, you can't make this shit up. Self-explanatory. I don't even have to explain that card. I don't even have to explain that card. Seriously. Seriously, you can't make this fucking shit up. Oh, goddamn. I love you guys. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. For some of you guys that are saying you don't know what that means, higher perspective. If you don't know what higher perspective means, I want you to do a little homework. Because if I tell you, it's not going to hit the same as it will when you find it on your own. In other words, you need to find the higher perspective on your own. So when we get off of here, I would love for you guys to go on to Google or Yahoo or whatever search engine you use and just put in, what does higher perspective mean? Okay. Because you can't make this shit up. I love you guys very much. Very, very, very much. Your ripples matter more than you know. They have always mattered more than you will ever know. And you can't change that. They will continue to matter no matter how big or small those ripples are, or how big or small you think those ripples are. And tomorrow will be day 26 of me being live every day for 13 full months. Only 12 more months and 5 days to go. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. If you guys are not members of my site, if you don't follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, on all the things, please, please make sure you do so. I have some big things coming for 2024 that I would love to share with you guys. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.